Now, France is hosting the 6th G20 Summit in Cannes this November. Members of the G20 are currently exploring a range of coordinated actions to advance its development roadmap for Africa. VOA's Philippe Alexiou has details.
Recently at the Center for Global Development in Washington, a panel of leading policymakers from G20 member nations and international financial institutions talked about Africa's economic growth, ways to attract investment, and how to improve the continent's food security. French Minister for International Cooperation and Development Henri de Roncourt says one of the first priorities is food security, the development of agriculture so that agriculture production can rise by 70% within the next 10 years in order to feed the new population that is going to be born. Rising food prices are a tremendous problem for Africa, and G20 food security expert Sujiro Sim says he's hopeful there will be an answer to food price volatility come November.
We want to focus on smallholder producers because we're convinced that the smallholder farmers should be at the center of any food security strategy for developing countries.
Sim says farmers need greater access to credit and markets, risk management tools, and technology. Despite these challenges, Elizabeth Littlefield, who heads the U.S. Overseas Private Investment Corporation, OPIC, says there are an increasing number of willing lenders for Africa.
China, India, Brazil, Turkey are all, financing infrastructure in Africa, whereas they were not present on the scene 10 years ago. The financial crisis, if it did nothing, it reminded us that things were way, way worse in the West, and they were way better in emerging markets. And I think people have finally come to realize that financially, these emerging markets are growing and growing and growing and are going to keep going. Growth projections are excellent. And actually, Africa was the most profitable place to invest for the last 10 years, which is something that people don't realize.
Littlefield says 90% of new development of oil and gas will be in the developing world. In Africa, she says most of that development will be in Uganda, Ghana, and East Africa, something she says is a huge opportunity for investors. I'm Philip Alexiou, VOA News.